Okay, good afternoon, class. I will be your teacher this afternoon. I am Manuel B. Reyes III. So our subject this afternoon will be physical education. So these are the following objectives, the things that you're going to learn throughout the topic or our session this afternoon. First is you're going to explain the nature and background of the itik-itik dance. So you will know later what is the background and the nature of itik-itik dance. Second is somebody from this class will be going to perform the different steps in the itik-itik dance, and of course you are going to show respect and fairness while participating in group activities, because there will be a groupings later. So I believe that everybody is ready now. So, before we're going to get in with our topic this morning, we'll have first an activity. We are going to execute the fundamental skills or the fundamental dance position of the arms and feet. So, I'm gonna divide the class into two. This will be group 1, the 3 of you, and this will be group 2, the 3 of you also. So, the first group will be going to execute the arms position. So, you're going to execute that one, the arms position. And the other group will be going to execute the feet position. So, you will be given only 3 minutes to practice the given activity. Okay, you can now, the timer starts now. Okay, you can now start. 3 minutes only. One, two, three, four,
Kita sa unang tingin man.
Right na kamot.
Di ba? Ang ato.
Right.
Tuko man ang ato.
Ulit. Oh, sige. 1, right, 2, 3.
Oh, track.
Okay, 1 minute left. And after you are going to perform that one by
Oh,
group.
unsa man? Una to.
Oo.
Sunod kaliwan na sa dili. Mabaya to na. Di ba nagbuhat sila? Ano sa nila? Ano nila?
Sige, kay ka mo may ang kayo na ito mang
Ba't kita ay tutulog?
dili ka ito ang awok ka. Sige. 1, 2, 3, 4.
30 seconds left. Then after, you are going to perform. 3, 4, 5. So the first one to present will be group 1, then followed by group 2. So you're going to face your classmates there. So there, at front.
Okay, group 1 will perform the arm position. Okay, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Again.
Again. Left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Clap your hands for group 1. Okay, they really executed the correct position of the arm. How about the group 2? So, you're going to perform the feet position. So, you perform it in front of your classmates. Go. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, clap your hands. master the fundamental arms and feet position. So, you really deserve a perfect score for our activity number 1 because you performed well. So, that is our fundamental arms and feet position. As you can see here, and in our visual presentation in the monitor, you can see the position of the arms and position of our feet that you are going to follow. So, in performing dances or any dance, you're going to consider the fundamental arms and feet position. Especially when we are going to dance a folk dance. Because we are going to consider the literature of the dance. So, what can you say about the picture? What have you observed from the picture?
Playing. Sir.
Yes, Idalene?
They are playing.
They-
They are playing.
The children are playing. How about you, Cecilia, the next picture?
Again, they are playing the
What kind of a game they are playing?
patintero.
Patintero. Very good. So that is one of the Philippine games, di ba? As you observe. So,
Ang laki.
what do you think the type of the game is presented in the monitor? What type of a game? That is? What type? That is invasion? Invasion game. So, this is our lesson last week about invasion game. Because the players are going to invade an area. Okay. So, are we going to show another picture? How about the first picture?
Holding a dog.
Yes, Janet?
The girl was holding a dog.
The girl is holding a duck. How about this one? Australia. The second picture.
There are 3 ducks.
There are 3 ducks. Okay, very good. So, it presented about ducks. So, do you know the song, May Tatlong Bibi?
Yes,
sir.
Do you know that song? Very good. So, do you really wanted to dance? Are you excited? Okay. Okay, so everybody is requested to stand because you're going to dance. May tatlong bibi. Sige. You are going to follow. Okay? March! May tatlong bibi akong nakita, mataba, mapayat mga bibi, ngunit ang nagpakpak sa likod ay iisa. Siya ang nililig at sabi ng kwak, 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 kwak. Siya ang nililig at sabi ng kwak, kwak. Tayo na sa ilog ang sabi, maligo, maligo mga bibi, ngunit ang may pakpak sa likod ay iisa. Siya ang nililig at sabi ng kwak, 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 kwak. Okay. So, what do you think will be our lesson today? From the picture.
About dance.
It's all about what?
Dance.
Huh?
All about
It's all about dance?
about ducks.
So, our lesson for today will all about, everybody!
Dance.
Okay, that will be our lesson for today. It's all about itik-itik dance. But before we are going to proceed with our lesson for today, let us know first what are the things that you're going to do. From the start until the end of our lesson this afternoon. So, I am asking one by one to please come in front and write or encode in the laptop what will be the thing that you're going to do. Okay, first, Cecilia. So, what do you think will be the best thing that you're going to do for the whole duration? Yo, hey, you encode.
Wow.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Cecilia. Next, Teresita, what do you think? The thing that you're going to do. You're going to? Okay, you're going to listen to the teacher. Next, how about Josephine? What do you think will be the best thing that we are going to do in our class today? After that one will be Janet.
Yes.
Be cooperative. Okay, respect each other. So, okay. Number one, everybody read.
Participate.
Okay, so you will be going to participate in the whole duration of our activity this afternoon. Next, you're going to listen to the teacher, of course, so that you can get the perfect score. So you must have listen to teacher. Next is, you must be cooperative in your group, in a group activity. And the last one is, you are going to respect each other by accepting what? Opinions and ideas of your group mates. Okay, very good. Everybody clap your hands. Okay, I think everybody is now ready for our lesson this afternoon. So, we're gonna start with our lesson this afternoon. I'm gonna discuss on the background of our topic this afternoon, which is all about itik dance. So, previously, you have already the knowledge on how we're going to execute the fundamental arms and feet position. So this time, we are now ready also to execute the dance of itik-itik. But first, we should know first the background and nature. So, these are some pictures that shows about itik-itik dance. So, my name is Kanang Kayitana. Okay? Picture of itik-itik dance. So what is itik-itik? So, it is very important that we should know the background and nature of a dance in order for us to be knowledgeable. Okay, especially our traditional dances. So itik-itik dance is one of the Philippine folk dances which have an interesting origin. Why? According to stories, a Filipina maiden dancer of Surigao del Norte was asked to perform a native dance in a special occasion. She started to improvise new steps and imitate a courtship movement of a local species of a duck known as itik. So, duck in our locality, we know it as itik. So, the spectators began to imitate her, and that is how the dance came to be. Everybody read the second paragraph.
If
most Philippine dances
are originally patterned after the European dance
Itik-itik dance is one of the most popular dances in the Philippines. And don't you know, came from our province. It came from Surigao del Norte. Huh? Oh, in Surigao del Sur. Specifically in Carmen. And we should love this because it represents our being Filipino, our nationality. So we must have to love our traditional dances. Everybody read. According to one story about the origins of the dance,
there was this young woman named Kanang, and she was considered as the best dancer and performer in the province of Surigao del Norte. And at one baptismal session, the performer was asked to dance the sibay, another important local dance, and at the middle of her performance, she began improvising on her steps. The steps indicated that of the movements of the itik. The itik is a duck, and her movements during the said performance are like those that are being performed by the animal choppy steps, and there were splashes of water on its back while attracting its mate. And since the steps were new and unusual, the audience were fascinated, and soon they began copying and aping the moves.
So, what was the name of the woman?
Kanang.
Her name is Itik. That is why it is called Itik-Itik dance, because she imitated or she looks like while dancing an itik. Okay? So, okay, for the last part of the nature and background of Itik-Itik dance, may I call Janet to please read.
According to one story about the origins of the dance, there was this young woman named Ganang, and she was considered as the best dancer and performer in the province of Surigao del Norte. And at one baptismal reception, the performer was asked to dance the sibay, another important local dance, and at the middle of her performance, she began improvising on her steps. The steps imitated that of the movements of the itik. The itik is a duck, and her movements during the said performance are like those that are being performed by the animal, choppy steps, and there were splashes of water on its back while attracting its mate. And since the steps were new and unusual, the audience were fascinated, and soon they began copying and aping the moves.
Okay, thank you, Janet. So, what is the name of the young woman?
Kanang.
Name? Kanang. Okay, what do you think is the occasion during that time? Cecilia, what do you think is the occasion?
That is a baptismal reception.
Oh, in a baptismal occasion. So, she asked to dance what kind of dance?
Sibay.
Sibay. But then, when the audience observed that she is improvising the an action looks like an itik. So that is why it is called as itik-itik dance. So it is very good that we are going to know the nature and background of our dance because we should love our traditional dances. Do you? Do you love our traditional dances? You must. So these are the costumes of the performers of this dance. For the girls, it is called patadjong or balintawak. And for boys, it is barong Tagalog or camisa de chino and white trousers. So that is a very simple but unique costume if you are going to perform. In the formation, also in executing the dance, first is you're going to consider the perf formation. If performed in a ballroom dance, couples are scattered around the room. So if we're going to consider if we have a ballroom dance area, we're going to scatter because we have a wide area that we can perform the dance. But for demonstration, partners stand about 6 feet apart. So only 6 feet apart. But this time, we're going to consider our area also. So girl at the right side of the partner when facing audience or front. So if this will be our audience or our front area, so girls will be at the right side here. The girls will be standing in this side. Since all of you, class, are all girls, you can stand anywhere. So, there's a specific area that you're going to stand. Okay? So, 1 to any number of pairs may take part in this dance. Okay. So, these are the following itik-itik steps. The first one is, yes, you read, Idalin.
Number 1 is tape ball close, ball close. Count 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, number 2, Australia.
Heel, close ball, close counts 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, very good. Yes, Cecilia, number 3.
Step, slide close, slide counts 1, 2, 3.
Number 4, Teresita.
Cross step, slide close, counts 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and the last step, yes, Josephine.
Close step, slide close, close step, slide close step, counts 1 and 2 and 3.
Okay, so later we are going to dance that one. Okay, are you excited? We must, because that is our traditional dance. We must have to execute and we must have to be proud of that dance. Okay, so since you are now excited and you are ready for our group activity, so there will be 3 groups. Huh? We're going to have the artist group because I believe that we are what we call this, have different talents here in our classroom. We have also a performer group. Oh, somebody will perform later. And the last one will be celebrity group. So, what do you think will be your groupings this afternoon? Okay? So, our artist group will be from this group, from Idalin and Josephine. And for our performer group, the group that they're going to dance or execute the steps in itik-itik dance, coming from our dancers group, the performer group. Okay? And also for our celebrity group who will perform being actress in a certain role playing, coming from Teresita and Australia. So, I have here the following things that you are going to follow. So, this will be the itik-itik nature and background with the rubric on how you will be graded later in your performance. I have also here the for our artist group. And for our the performers group. Okay. So, for the performers group. Okay? Not yet, ha? You will be given only 5 minutes to execute the given task. Okay, timer starts now. Okay, you can now start. Okay? You're going to dramatize the nature and background of itik-itik dance. Somebody will stand as Anang, and somebody will narrate from the view. So you're going to dramatize. So for your group also, you're going to draw the costume of the boy and the girl in itik-itik dance. And after that one, you're going to color it. You color the costume. Okay? And for you, you're going to execute the 5 basic steps. Huh? The 5 basic steps. This one. Okay.
Eye close.
There. Step, ball close, step, ball close, step, ball close. Then, next will be the heel. Heel, close, ball, close. So you're going to heel first. Heel, close, ball, close, heel, close, ball, heel, close, ball, heel, close, ball. Then step, slide. Just going to step, then slide. Slide, then step, slide. Okay. So we still have 3 minutes left. So still 3 minutes left. So take your time.
Slide. Close there.
Okay, 1 minute. So, take note of the rubric on how you will be graded. So, it is in your copy, the rubric. Okay? Artist group is very serious. They're afraid. Why are you afraid? Artist group. Direct the name of the question. Okay, 30 seconds left.
Doon? Oo, nadali mo. Ay, doon?
Pwede mag-ana.
Okay, it's already time. So, we're going to start with our presentation by group. Take your seat now. Our performer group. Okay. So, the celebrity group will have a role playing that they're going to act on the history. The art will be going to paint or draw the costume used in itik-itik. And the performer group will be going to dance the basic step. Oh. So, since time's up, you're going to perform. But then, okay, you're going to pick pieces of paper. Then, if you get one, you'll be the first one to perform. Be it from the celebrity group. Pick one from celebrity group. Okay, later, you will open that one later. You wait for my instruction. Okay, open the paper. What's number one? Oh, so the first performer coming from our performer group, our dancers group. Okay, so I believe that they're excited to perform their steps that they learned from our activity this afternoon. Okay, Cecilia and Janet, please stand. Oh, they will not be going to dance now without clapping your hands. Okay, clap your hands. Clap your hands for our dancers group from with Cecilia and Janet. So they're going to perform now. Okay, so I will be going to read to you. Okay, number one, step. Step, ball close, count 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Go!
1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
3.
Okay, number 2 will be heel, close, ball, close. Heel, close, ball, close. Okay. Okay, ready, go!
1,
Okay, very good. Number 3 step will be step, slide, close, slide. Count 1, 2, 3. Go. Step, slide. Ready, go. 1. Sige, go. In lateral position of the arm. Go.
2, 3.
Okay. Number 4 will be cross, step, slide, close, slide, close. Cross, step. Just cross. Okay, go. Cross, 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 cross. Okay. For the last step, you're going to cross, step, slide, cross, step, slide, cross. So you're just going to cross, then slide. Ready? Cross, step, then cross, then slide. Slide, slide. Okay. So, hey. Everybody clap your hands for me. Okay. So, I'm going to correct some of the execution. Okay. Everybody. Okay. For the number 1, you're just going to step, ball, close, ball, close. So step, ball, close, step, ball, close, step, ball, close. So that's the correct execution. For number 2, you're going to heel, close ball, heel, close ball, heel, close ball, heel, close ball, heel, close ball. But the left, correct. Okay? Number 3, step, slide, close. Step, slide, close, step, slide, close, step, slide, close, step, slide, close. Number 4, cross, step, slide, cross. Cross, step, slide, close, step, slide, cross, step, slide, then cross, step, slide. For number 5, cross, step, slide, close, step, slide, close, cross, step. Cross, step, slide, close, slide, close. Cross step, cross step, then slide, slide. Okay? A round of applause for group. Dancers group. Next will be coming from our artist group. Okay. Limang bagsak. 5 clap for artist group. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
This is our output. This is Barut Saya.
And parang Tagalog for the boys.
Okay. Clap your hands. Okay, the last group coming from
Celebrity group.
Celebrity Group, our actress.
Actress.
So they're going to dramatize the.
So this time I am going to narrate the origin of Itik Itik dance. Itik Itik is one of the Philippine folk dances which have been originated in the province of Surigao del Norte, particularly in the municipality of Carmen, and now it is in Surigao del Sur. There was a young woman named Kanang. So this is Kanang was considered as the best dancer and performer in the province of Surigao del Norte. So there was one special occasion of baptismal reception. Kanang was asked to dance the sibay, a local dance. The steps imitated the movements of itik. So start.
Okay, this is the first step.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Next. Okay, that's
Okay.
wow.
Okay. Very good for our celebrity group. So we're done with our activity. So you are guided from the start with our rubric on how you will be graded based on your performance and output. Okay, so this is the rubric for role playing. So from this group, from our celebrity. Next, we have our rubric in dancing from our performer group. And also, we have rubric for our drawing. Oh, for our artist group. So you get 4 as very good if your performance and output is in line with the rubric presented and given to you a while ago. So, this time we will perform the different itik-itik dance steps. But I will be showing to you a video on how we are going to dance of the itik-itik dance. Okay? So watch the video. Hello everyone, I am Manuel, your physical education teacher for today. So, I'm going to teach you on the 5 basic steps of itik-itik dance. Are you ready? Since you're not ready, I'm going to teach you first the step 1 of itik-itik dance. Step, both close, count 1, 2, and 3. So the position of the arm will be like this. Step, both close, step, both close, step, both close, step, both close. Count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Step 2 will be heel, close, ball, close. So the position of our arm will be like this. Heel, close, ball, close. Heel, close, ball, close. Heel, close, ball, close. Heel, close, ball, close. Count 1, 2, and 3. 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 The third step will be step, slide, close, slide. So our position of the arm will be in lateral position. So step, slide, close, step, slide, close. Count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The fourth position will be cross step, slide, close, slide, close. So almost the same with step 3, but we need to have cross step. So we're going to do like this. Our arms position will be like this. Cross step, 1, cross step, slide, close, slide, close. Then cross step, then slide, close, slide, close. Count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, then 2, then 3. Okay? The last step will be cross step, slide cross, cross step, slide close, cross step. Count 1 and 2 and 3. So our arms position will be the same in step number 4. Then we're going to cross, then slide step, cross, step, slide, cross, cross, step, slide, cross, then slide at the back, like the position of the arms, slide at the back. So we're going to count our step number 5, we're going to count like this. 1 and 2 and 3, then unilateral 1 and 2 and 3. So that is all about the 5 basic steps in dancing itik-itik dance. Hope you enjoy and you learn from our tutorial in the 5 basic steps of itik-itik dance. God bless everyone. Okay, so so may I request everybody to please stand because we're going to execute the dance. No, we're going to execute the dance. We're just going to follow. Okay?
Where is my partner?
Never mind if you don't have step number 1. Go. 1, 2. Next. Third step.
I'm happy.
You're happy?
Yes, and I just that I am wrong yet.
You stand corrected with the step that you perform. But anyways, still it's a good job. Everybody clap your hands. Okay, how does itik-itik dance evolve or develop? How? It was developed and evolved by imitating a action of an itik. Okay. So, how do you show respect, fairness while participating in group activity? Yes. How will you show your respect? Yes, Cecilia.
listening to the idea of your partner.
Yes, by listening to the idea of your partner. Very good. Okay.
Accepting the answer.
Accepting the answer. Very good, Teresita. Okay. How about why is cooperation is important in group activities? Yes, Josephine. What do you think that cooperation is important?
In order to be successful,
Okay, in order to be successful and of course to get the highest grades. So you need to
Cooperate.
okay, cooperate with each other in order to achieve your goal. Okay? So, very good. Everybody clap your hands. Good job, well done. This time, to know if we really understand our lesson, we will have our activity. Okay? You're going to answer the following questions. So, do not forget to read the instruction first before you're going to answer. So you will be given only 2 minutes. You will be given only 2 minutes to answer. Do not forget to write your name, the date, today, the grade level and section, your teacher, and later you will know your score because you will check that one. Okay? So do not be in a hurry. You read what is asked in the question so that you will get perfect. And we will see if you really understand our lesson for today. Okay. So, timer starts now. We still have 1 minute left. So you review your answer. $30. $20.
I've done
Okay, very good, Teresita, you're done. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, exchange your paper. Exchange your paper. We're going to check. Sige. Let's read number 1 question. Everybody read number 1 question.
In what province has the itik-itik originated?
Okay, what do you think is the best answer? It's letter C. Very good. Who got the correct answer for number 1? Okay, perfect. Let's go to number 2.
Who was the first woman to perform the itik-itik dance?
Who was the first woman?
Kana.
It's Kana. Letter
B.
Letter B. Who got the correct answer? Perfect again. Very good. Okay. For number 3, you read the question number 3, Janet.
What statement describes the step of the indigenous dance itik-itik?
Okay. What steps?
Letter D.
Letter D. Is Janet correct?
Yes.
Okay, Janet is correct. Janet is so happy today.
Yes, I'm inspired
Because she
with
learns a a lot from our itik-itik dance.
Yes.
That is why she's inspired.
Yes, it's my first time.
Congratulations, Janet. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So everybody got the correct answer?
Yes.
Okay, we're almost done. Number 4. Everybody read.
Which
What's
is
not a benefit of dancing?
Not a benefit, huh? It is emphasized in the question, the word not. So what is your answer? It's letter?
A.
Letter A. Very good. So, who got the wrong? Who got the wrong answer? None? And everybody got perfect score?
Yes.
Okay. Last question. What should you do during any dance activity?
give the rest of your effort.
All of the other.
All of the above.
Okay, what's your answer?
Yes.
It's letter?
D.
Letter D. Everybody got the correct answer?
Yes.
Everybody perfect?
Yes.
Very good. You really learned a lot from our class today. Okay? So, pass your paper now to front. Congratulations. Okay, for your assignment, everybody read.
Perform the different steps of itik-itik dance. You can do it in solo or in group.
If
If you wish to do it in a group, please bear in mind the health protocols under IATF to avoid the spread of any virus.
Okay, for you to be guided also with your score in this performance, here is a rubric. So, you got 4, very good, if you executed the dance steps correctly. No? You got 4, it moves in time with the rhythm of the music. Okay? And 4, if you master the sequence of the dance. So, you got perfect if you can make it, that one. Okay? Thank you so much and have a nice day. Congratulations! Okay.
How are you, Sir Manuel?
I feel great because I'm done with my discussion on my topic, Ma'am Liz.
Anyway, congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ma'am.
For the job well done. In fact, I was amazed of your performance, knowing that you really mastered your lesson.
Thank you, Ma'am.
So keep it up. Keep showing the love to your learners by being so energetic in delivering the lesson. So we are here because we'll be talking on the good things that happened today and some areas for your improvement. Are you willing to listen?
Yes,
I
Ma'am.
have her a list, and if you don't mind, I am going to mention those things. Okay. So first, on the statement of your objective, you were able to state your objectives, and that's very good because you are going to guide also your learners with what to do for the whole duration of the lesson. Okay, so anyway, others are good points. So in recalling of the previous lesson, you were able to ask and perform the fundamental dance position of arms and feet by group.
Yes.
Thus, learners were able to perform it well. And learners were encouraged because you always give them praises by just clapping their hands, and that would be enough to encourage them. For the motivation, you were able to present pictures and ask them to identify these pictures. And learners were so responsive because of the colorful pictures you were able to present. So you were able also to present colorful video of which learners are all performing well. In fact, they are all serious, and that is an indicator that they are interested in the topic. 8. So, for the setting of the standard, you were able to integrate the ICT because its learners were even asked to perform and do the hands-on on the ICT. Okay, so learners are not hesitant in manipulating the laptop, and that's a good point also for the learners because they are very willing to learn on the use of the laptop. So, you call standard by allowing the learners to read the standard. Okay, so learners are also, so that learners will be reminded for the whole duration of the lesson. So on the lesson proper, you will be able to relate in a well-modulated voice, and that the learners are also, or eyes set on you on the board, because they are all interested. You allow them to read the paragraph by group and then by individual, and that you were able to integrate reading, and that's the good point in reading. You need also to apply the individual reading. So in the discussion, you were able to present a PowerPoint with pictures, and that learners were able to identify easily. So they did not find it difficult anymore, because the picture speaks already on that invites them to speak on what they want to say, because you have a very nice picture. You are also able to present lesson with appropriate facial expression. In short, body language is also important in the discussion, in the delivery of the lesson. Because of the teacher to learner interaction are all, that teacher to learner are all participative, and they were able to give answers immediately. In the group activity, you were able to monitor the activity by roaming around the learners. Because of that, that's apparently added eagerness to the part of the learners to learn the lesson. Then you were able to keep on reminding the time intended for that activity. So, parang imang lapas. Because of that, learners, to material interaction was evident. Aside from being time conscious, it is also important to remind them on the rubrics, and that learners religiously observe as an evident in their outputs. In the group presentation, each group is allowed to perform following the numbers which they pick, and that also added 3 in the part of the learners, and that they were able to perform happily. Pasensya na ka, sir, dagan di ka twice.
Thank you.
And there was a friendly correction made after the performance of learners. Learners were also happy knowing that correction. You always provide praises on their performance by saying very good. Because of that, the learners still continue to interact with the teachers. Congratulations. On the enrichment activity, you were able to provide locally made video made by you. And that the video helps the learners to understand more about the dance steps, thus lead to a more interactive activity. On the dance execution, you were able to lead them first before the individual activity. Thus, learners will also encouraged to perform well and not depriving them to develop their skills in dancing. On the generalization part of the lesson, you were able to ask them. Thus led them to concept formation. So that's the good points, Sir Manuel.
Thank you,
You
Mama.
have lots of good points. Keep it up, and then I will ask you any reaction from your classroom management. What can you say about on the area of the classroom management?
I could really say that I was able to manage, even sometimes I cannot perfectly, what you call this, one-on-one, the group activities that they're doing, because I have to focus on the other group, next group. But then, in a classroom management, I could really say that I was able to attain it, because there's no problem that exists during the class discussions.
Yes, that's evident. Okay, so that's what I said earlier, that you kept on roaming around. Okay. So, can you still recall, or do you, what went well during the lesson, the delivery of the lesson? What do you think? How it went well?
I believe that in the delivery of the lesson, I cannot really say that all things are perfect and done well. I can really say that there's still room for improvement in such a way that I could still need to uh, get the attention of all the learners to, you know, also capture what I am talking, to retain in their minds what I am discussing in front of them. So maybe there's something to improve in a way on elaborating more on the topic, because if we're going to have it in a real setting, it could not be done in a one setting only or in a one day discussion, because in teaching dance steps, it's very critical for the learners to master that competency. But because of the learners are very interactive, they really get directly the steps given to them. But still, it really need mastery on the execution. And
Thank you. So, do you think all of the objectives were being achieved?
yes, I could really say that I was able to achieve, because even in my assessment part, I could really say that my learners get perfect. So it implements that they really understand the lesson. And from the objectives given, it's being integrated in the activities on part of the lesson.
Yes. So, especially, what do you think are the subjects you were able to integrate?
I was able to integrate arts because
Yes.
in my activity I let my learners draw and also color what they are drawing. Also in arts, that is a principles of shape and coloring. So I relate that one. I relate also that in music, because somehow they are going to dance it while singing also. And also the in Araling Panlipunan talks about the history of the dance, the nature and background of the dance.
How about reading?
And also in English and reading, I was able to integrate it by grouping and by individual, that the learners could really participate, all of them will participate in the discussion.
So, in the indicator tool, were you able to integrate the indicator tool of the tool? It's talks about
Educational, on the
the
education.
special needs of the learners. Will that, do you think, apply to the lesson?
Yes, somehow I could really say that I was able to attain it, because I am considering the diversity of the learners and the different activities given to them. And also, in relation to my assignment also, I was able to integrate in the situation right now that we're experiencing pandemics. If they're going to perform it somehow, it will relate to objective number 2 on the crisis that the learners are experiencing right now by following those guidelines given to them.
Okay, so can you still recall on what part of the lesson were you able to, where integration happened?
In the activity part where the students perform, so the first group here, the celebrity group, was able to explain the nature and background of the itik dance. And number 2 is they're going to execute and perform. This group 2 were able to perform the dance part of the activity also after the discussion. And also by asking them in the generalization part on how they were able to show respect and fairness to the group members of the
So, what do you think, what went wrong during the concept formation of the lesson? This, can you still remember? Did you allow one learner to state the concept or the generalization of the lesson?
I just asked them on the part of the generalization on in relation to the objective number 3, but I wasn't able to ask any member or any learner on what is all about the topic.
So
I wasn't able to ask that
So,
one.
that will be...
On the capsulize of the topic, I wasn't able that one. Maybe that would be the best thing that I could do on the next demonstration on the generalization part. But I will not be focused only on the objective, but I will be focusing also on the discussion part that I could ask the learners on the generalization of the lesson.
So, anyway, congratulations, Sir Manuel.
Thank you, Mom.
Congratulations again. And thank you for the challenge.
Thank you, Mom,
Thank you
again
for
for this
accepting the
opportunity.
challenge. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mom.